Good afternoon and welcome back. It is the 11th of January 1942 in the Wirraway versus Heclapar play-by-mail campaign. This should be a bit of a quiet turn for the Japanese. We're clearing mines in Singapore, offloading supplies and heavy guns at Palembang, ready for an attack not today but tomorrow. Offloading more engineers down the DEI and sweeping mines in Sorabaya. We'll also be conducting, if weather permitting, air operations in China against some Chinese cores moving in the open. So it looks like Heclapar is doing night bombing, trying to destroy oil, presumably at Sorabaya. Weather's very bad. I have three AA units there. We'll see how they go. B-17s attacking at night over Rangoon. He could actually attack during the day at Rangoon. I have no fighters cover there. Not anything desperate I need to protect at Rangoon at the moment, or I feel I need to protect. So far, the night air attacks appear ineffective. O-23 still stocking shipping at Samarang. Looks like she's going to take some damage this time. So she's probably going to have to go in for some yard time. And nearest yard, probably Cylon. Fast transport task force is grabbing dot bases in the Coral Sea. We don't know where his carriers are, so we're pushing naval search as far out as we can as we're moving in the Solomons. This operation at Singkep is just to mop up a small Dutch battalion and base force. These fast transport operations uh, are just dot base cleanup. So this is another engineer regiment coming in. Bases for float planes at the moment. Because of the paucity of float planes, have to build up runways as quickly as possible in some of these bases to have other aircraft take over the naval search responsibilities. They just don't have enough long range float planes. Lots of mines at Surabaha. No, I too assume using her stern torpedoes because I think she's out of bow torpedoes. Typical of the CEO of I-2, he makes sure the target is dead. Poor AK San Felipe. 3 large torpedoes. Oh, now we know where his carriers are. They were at Perth, heading north. Okay. I-162 gets a shot at Sarah and misses, but the intelligence of where his carriers are is more important to me at the moment. So because that was the day turn, I wonder if his carriers were returning to Perth as opposed to leaving. But we'll assume that they were en route out of Perth until we can prove something different. So these are Oscars sweeping ahead of what should be Sally's and some Sonia's hitting a couple cores moving in the open south of Changsha. Let's see. Eddie's hitting Dutch remnants from Surabaha. Just want to slow him down so the tanks catch up with him. Here come the Sallies. Pretty good weather, partial cloud. He's assuming these Chinese corps were in move mode. Their casualties should be pretty heavy. Yes. Um, yeah. Sonia's just keeping airfield damaged at Palembang so the forts can't be built. And trying to provide close air support. The 1 battalion attempting to liberate Tavoy for the second or third time. More Sallies. You're pretty quiet. Typical bombardments. So now you can see I have three heavy artillery battalions. We're going to attack here next turn. See what he has at Clark. Two tank battalions are there. Interesting Asiatic Fleet headquarters is there. 950 AV. Of course, a lot of that is very poor troops. Let's see if the first of the 143rd can take the base. No, not even close. Bad rolls. No big deal. This is a veteran unit. It will recover in a day or two and go at it again. We're going to take some Lockheed here, begin building up an airbase. Allies bombarding at Palembang. Allies bombarding up north. Guineas, I guess, thinking about whether or not he wants to attack there, or he just wants to see if I'm moving units in or out. We'll speed through this. Oh, shouldn't have been much going on in the air. No significant changes anywhere. In China, let's check on the progress of our main axis of advance. Okay, the armor is all. 6th Division is moving out of the hex to allow a combat effective division to move in. 40th Division is, looks like 2 days away. The artillery. So be really ready to attack here for a couple more days minimum. Uh, Finally getting, yeah, in position here. This is times 2 terrain. Um, go ahead and fight it out here. We've suppressed the resources, so they are not helping with any light industry. In retrospect, though, would have been better just to push straight through directly at Changsha rather than the circuitous route I took. I don't have enough combat power to force necessarily any of these other positions. Getting just about ready to buy out a brigade. Next turn, significant gain in combat power. Still moving forces into the Aleutians, pulling out, and then I've got uh, more units to come in and grab the loose bases, and our next target will be Dutch Harbor. And the Coral Sea, we're ready to push out. So we'll uh, attack, push Mavis's to Russell Island, search down into the Coral Sea, and continue our attacks into um, Papua New Guinea and the Solomons and beyond. So, pretty quiet turn. Um, Looking forward to the first attack at Palembang with all my forces, infantry and armor, after some preparatory attacks over the last week plus of just armor. And from there, we'll be able to assess whether we need another division or um, or not. So looking forward to it. Our next chance to talk, as always. Have a great day.